Well, the symbolism is obviously, you got people on the left, you got people on the right, but the thing is to be what I would say is a balanced and decent person, and certainly someone who is following biblical principles. You have to, you can't be on one side or the other. It's a both and. You need to be an observer of the law and hate sin, and you need to be a person of grace. You need to love God and you need to love your neighbor. And this is really what the whole book breaks down, is getting into how Satan will separate us. In other words, if we're fighting against each other, you got team blue and team red. If we're fighting against each other, then we're not really living the way God designed us to live. And that's really what the design of the world is. God created things, and it's my belief that the vast majority of the unhappiness that we have as human beings is because we stop following God's created order. When we live within the world that he made and we observe it and we embrace it and we continue to live that way, then we're going to have a much better existence, a much happier life. God did not make us to hate our neighbor. He did not. He is never glorified when we hate our neighbor. Yet, when you bring in the political systems, everybody hates the other team. And the danger is when we will follow our team, even when it's wrong. And that's what happens because we all want our squad to win. We want our team to win, and we'll cover for, and that's exactly what Satan wants us to do. I do not take any partisan political position in this. I basically try to break down, and the whole approach that I've taken in the book, Ray, is I am standing up as an attorney in court and I am presenting a case. And it is my hope that the reader will hear the case and will understand the points that I'm trying to make. It is not intended to be a place of debate. It is intended to plead the case, give people food for thought, and hopefully be able to see that nothing good happens in this world when people are hating each other's guts. Nothing.
Man, that's a lot. And I believe what I'm hearing is when this all boils down to it, this country was founded by men who believed in Christian principles, or at least believed in the Bible. A lot of their reputation and a lot of their life have been kind of snapped into to prove that they lived unbiblically and that they were sinners, which guess what? We all are. I think that's a big deal here is that we have all sinned. We have all done things wrong. There's no perfect human. There was only one, and that was Jesus Christ. And that was the last one. There won't be another one until he returns. So, boy, after seeing this cover and knowing the impact that this is going to make, who should read this? What type of person would be able to benefit? I know everyone could. What is the key person that you really believe should probably pick up a copy of this book and run through it?
I write from a Christian perspective, but I always try to leave room for someone who is not like-minded to be able to glean some positive things out of the books that I put out. As I've shared with you before, I have several of my books that are overtly Christian that some readers have, who identify themselves as not being religious, have given good book reviews to. And to me, that's an important way of respecting people of all belief systems. But I have mine, and that's how I present it. If anyone has ever said, I hate politics, and anyone who has ever wondered why it's so divisive, that's what this book is for. I go all the way upstream to the source of all of it and break down and make the case of how this happens and how we can fix it. And it's a really simple way to fix, but we have to understand the big picture. And that's what this is. So if someone hates politics or someone hates the other side and what they believe, this is for you, because once you understand how it is, there's nothing good humanistically, and there's certainly nothing good biblically when you hate your neighbor. There's just nothing. Have to get back to the golden rule. We must.